Good evening, United Rogue Overwatch. I am Dogemeister here with Booger Bear, and we have an exciting match coming at you guys tonight. We've got Baltimore facing off against Washington. Ready for this, Booger?
I mean, we had one heck of a show last night, if I dare say so. I went back and watched the VOD. Apparently, everybody had a great time with that, and so did we.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, this I think the stakes might be a little higher for this one. Um, this is one of those games where the winner is in and the loser is out. So probably the series to watch this week for all of the Week 7 games. I believe Emerald's mostly locked up, just a few spots, but this one's for all the marbles, pretty much.
Yep. Winning, you're in, losing, you're out. Ready for an exciting match tonight. Teams are going through the map bans right now, and it looks like we will be going to Busan. So excited to see this, see more of this newer Washington team play, and see what they can do.
Yeah, same man. It's definitely a big shakeup a few weeks ago, if you remember. Washington didn't have the greatest start, and they've turned it around pretty well since the drop deadline. Few of those big pickups have really made up the ground they needed to make up for them.
This is going to be an exciting match. I'm ready for this to get started, and here we go. Starting off on Busan, going to downtown. Anything you're expecting out of either team, maybe comp-wise, or...
I know before the drop, Washington loved to run the Winston. I don't hate the Winston on downtown, but I don't know exactly what their lineup's been. It looks like they're rolling with a Sigma comp with Vanguard on tank. And we're starting out with a gun in each hand and a smile on our face on the
Love to
side
see it.
of Baltimore. You love to see it. Uh, Interesting to see how Washington handles that because I mean they obviously don't know what's coming yet, but what they're gonna do when they see that large Samoan man turn that first corner. Oh, he changed. A last second change.
Going over to the Hog, he's cranking it.
It's not something I think we've seen a whole lot of this season across both leagues.
No.
Is the Roadhog coming out. And I just realized I have full control over the camera on my own side, so now I'm not just standing at main choke.
Yeah. Both teams pushing up on this right side, or on through the center here, off towards that health pack. And quickly, Choco Man goes down.
Vanguard has Arunos isolated. Supports on Washington doing their darndest to keep Vanguard alive, but looks like Washington's gonna take first point, or well, take point first. First point's not done yet, but
There we go.
we'll get there eventually.
It's early, we're just starting.
Yeah.
Got to get into the swing of it. Huge hook onto Vanguard, and Choco manages to take out both Stan and Vanguard. And this is going to be a point swap going towards Baltimore here.
Big hooks from Arnos coming out.
Very quick and decisive point swap coming out of Baltimore. And already we're seeing both teams getting ready with ults. You've got Trash Can and Cake about to have theirs, and Vanguard has his now too.
And Liam at 99
Yep.
now has it. Flux is out.
Flux is out, soloing
Has
out
one.
Cake.
Cake and Arnos, Trash Can all down.
And Baltimore just goes down very quickly off of one ult.
Choco Man did his best to save it, but unfortunately falls.
Yep.
So Washington has point again. It's gonna be ult economy's pretty close here. We've got 3 ults for Baltimore, 2 and almost an orbital ray for Washington. But I still think ult economy favors Baltimore ever so slightly with the Gingerbread and Arnos both being in the 80s.
Especially with Vanguard having just used his ult. So he's still trying to work his back up. Rushes out. Cake goes down very early, and so does Gingerbread.
Foliage with a double with the overclock.
Make that
Triple.
3. And War
What a
just cleaning.
save. Big clean house by Foliage.
Loving the showing so far out of War.
That was a good play on Baltimore's part to not dump too many ults into that fight. Only sacrificing the rush.
Yeah, both teams only used 1 ult there. And now we've got 2 coming out from Baltimore and 3 coming out from War. It really is Q-Fest. Take down again. Choco manages to get 1.
5 ults for 2 kills? That's Overwatch.
And War just surviving. Choco manages to get a late pick.
Looks like Washington's going to take it right back. And that's probably going to be it for first point.
Cake.
Arnis on the Doomfist. Oh, the wall.
No, nobody's going to get there.
Quick.
Cake was close around the back, but first point goes to War.
Cake moving to the Moira. I wonder if that was just a last ditch effort to get to point, or they're planning on sticking with the Moira. But that and Arnos over to the Doomfist looks to be the only change so far. Baltimore trying to opt for more of a divey comp, and maybe we'll see if it works in their favor, since Washington's running a pretty static comp right now, aside from they have the Juno speed ring, but we'll see how it goes for them.
They're struggling just to break some stuff there. Bruno's coming up over the back here. Cake getting very low, could go down here. And just to survive. And Arunos with 2, taking out both supports.
Vanguard takes out Choco Man.
Gingerbread.
Looks like Baltimore's gonna take first point this time.
Yeah. It was a massive
double kill to start that whole overtake. Vanguard onto the Diva now.
Interesting swap. Kind of surprised he didn't stick with Sigma. Personally, I like running Sigma into Doom, but I'm also an Emerald player, so...
I am also an Emerald player. I'm also... Apparently, after last night, I think I might be a Reinhardt one-trick, but... we'll let the people decide on that one. Big pick on onto the Juno from Arnos. And the Zen's low and down from Gingerbread. Arnos bullying Kieran. On the May, looks like we might get Diva demeched here.
And they take out Trash Can.
Foliage really low right there. Big Maywall for the save.
And again, Baltimore's already got 4 of their ults, and War is still close, but not quite there. Nobody's even at 90% yet. They're still...
rather big change of pace between this point and last point. Seems a lot slower, even though both teams opting for somewhat of a divey comp.
We have ults coming up for War here, so we could be getting into it, and Trash Can is first to pop one with Kitsune.
Washington's got a touch. There's somebody there. They're capping.
Yeah, it looks like Washington will cap this. Managed to take out 3.
And now they're... Baltimore only used 2 ults for that, but Washington won. So Washington's coming in with 4 ults here. could be very, very close here.
Vanguard just sitting on the side here, just poking him out. Kieran with a
Ooh,
big
Arno's
wall to
down.
Avernos.
And Washington just gonna clean house, it looks like.
Yeah.
A quick and easy team kill.
They did use Blizzard there too, which I didn't see get
And there's
much
bomb, a
effectiveness.
cheeky bomb.
Takes down
Oh
two!
my goodness!
What?
What a
What?
interesting decision, but it pays off for Vanguard. Goodness.
Choco kind of just trying to hide on this one side here, left side.
The
Oh,
old
what
launch
he's
a bomb
planning.
at their spawn door and hope it sticks trick, and
Yeah,
well,
it worked. Both teams really just taking it slow right now. Nobody's pushing in super fast. They aren't committing a ton of ults right now, but hopefully we see that coming in.
oh, Kieran almost down.
Almost down.
Down goes Runos again. Choco Man down too.
Washington is just putting in work here.
I almost want to see what Foliage would do with a Mercy Pocket.
That would be scary.
That would be a very scary thing to see. Foliage has a track record of hitting shots tonight. And
Runos last alive, and he goes down. I don't.
and the total reversal.
Yeah.
Down 99-0, wins 100-99. Washington's gonna take map 1.
Yeah, I think War used the ults consistently, and I feel like Baltimore kind of just held on to them a little bit too much there. They needed to pop off some more of those ults and a little bit sooner. I know Choco tried flanking around trying to get a ult off, but Choco wasn't successful with that.
What? The question is, where do we go for map 2? It'll be Baltimore's pick. What do you think? What do you want to see out of them, Doge?
I mean, I'm always a fan for some Ike. Great map to play. Especially looking at last night's series too. But considering the way both of these teams play, I don't think it's something we'll see. Especially the way Baltimore's playing there, running that dive. Don't feel like Ike is as big of a dive map, but I'm interested to see what we have going on.
I personally would love to see the Ike too, but I think with the slow pace we see, we might see a Shambali or a Rialto come out here.
I wouldn't be surprised by that. And there it is.
And
You
just like
called
that,
it.
we're going to Shambali Monastery.
Good job.
I am a renowned ball knower.
I am curious as to what we'll see coming out for each team here. I think we could still see Arunos on that Doomfist. And then curious to see what War picks up for their.
I would not be surprised, especially on Shambali, if Vanguard sticks the Sig. At least on defense. I don't know about attack, but Sigma Vanguard does not would not surprise me. As well as Foley is sticking on the Sojourn, and Washington elects to defend first, so I'm definitely expecting the Vanguard Sig and Foliage Soj to stick around. But now that we're on more of a pokey map, we'll see if either of the Washington supports will scratch my brain and give me that Foliage Mercy Pocket.
Could be nice. Ready to go into this next map here. War choosing to defend first. I do think personally, I think we'll see the Sigma coming out of Vanguard here. And I am definitely curious to how each team will play this. See,
Oh, what is
Vanguard
this?
choosing the hazard.
That is a hamster.
Although he
we
is,
have a hamster.
we do have a hamster. We seeing the hazard, or is he staying and going back to spawn to swap? He swaps to the Sig.
That's not surprising at all.
So Kieran on the Genji, which is also a different pick for them.
Got Gingerbread over to the Hanzo. Oh, nope. Opting to swap to the Reaper. Then a solid Anakiri backline coming out of Washington, which I think might be a little interesting with a ball con. Oh!
Out of Baltimore.
Reinhardt! The last second swap to Reinhardt. Makes the Ana Juno now make a little bit more sense. The Juno Zen, I feel, might not be enough sustain for the amount of damage this Washington comp's going to be able to put down.
I don't. They could struggle here. Foliage already very low, but so is Gingerbread. Gingerbread basically 1 health here. And down goes Kieran.
Down. Ooh, Arnos opting to charge in. Does cancel it.
Getting anywhere, but Baltimore is managing to push this point. There's no contest there for more, so they're getting some free percentage.
In a game like this, every meter matters.
Very much so. Stan going very low here.
And now that
sorry,
Arnos
trash
is on
can.
a shield hero, Vanguard's seeing a lot less success with the Sigma rocks. Finally gonna see a bit of a team wipe from Washington.
Nothing really in terms of swaps yet. We do see Baltimore trying to push through this bottom here. And Runos going very low and goes down. The Vanguard misses.
Whiffed flux.
Yeah. Joko goes down.
Trash cans out. Cake's in trouble. Washington stabilized fairly well. Now, ult economy does look to be in favor of Baltimore. I can't quite see Vanguard and Kieran's charge because Discord overlays.
Oh. Well, Vanguard did just use his ult, so he's currently...
This is true.
He's pretty low
And
still.
so did Liam.
Yeah, so we're already used
Ult
two of those
economy.
ults.
Pretty heavily in favor of Baltimore, yeah.
Yeah. Here's to see what Choco's doing here. He's still trying to be sneaky with this. As he slowly moves around. He's pushing payload right now. Start seeing some ults come out in this small room here.
And there comes the Shatter.
And Liam getting staggered.
Point stall might have bought the rest of them enough time to maybe stop them from capping first point if they want to recontest, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
No, maybe they are. Although it is going to be tough. You have...
Oh, big pin from Arnos. Oh my goodness.
No.
The flank heart.
And Choco taking out two.
Wow.
Aruno's getting two with the fire strike.
What? What? Oh my gosh.
But you do use 3 ults to win that fight on the side of Baltimore. Whereas
now
War now
Washington's sitting
has...
on 4.
Yeah, they're about to have 4 of their ults.
And the closest we have...
And there's one of them coming out.
46.
Make that 2.
Maybe.
And Arudos gets the pin!
Shuts that down real quick.
But still, we're managing to get the picks and clean up the fight. Using another, what, 2, 3 ults to secure that?
At least 2. I believe Flux and Blade came out. I don't know. Did they use the orbital ray?
I don't remember, honestly.
Neither do I.
Baltimore looking to go around the outside here. War is very much aware of it. Ready for this fight. Again, War's still holding on to 2 of these ults. Baltimore's working on getting 2 of theirs up. There's Foliage popping the overclock.
Ooh, trash. Oh, what a shield.
Trash
from
can very low.
Saving trash can. Cake onto the BAP. Falls, though.
Falls. Arunos has the shadow here. Could be big. He gets 2, but goes down himself.
Out comes the orbital ray.
And yeah, Trash Can pops the orbital when there's only her and Choco left alive. I think they're going to want that back. They don't get the value.
100% agree. Arnos is a little separated from the rest of the team here.
Oh, and actually Trash Can makes the swap over to a Mercy now. So maybe that's why she used that ult.
Mayhaps looking to pocket Choco Man, and
Choco,
according to the kill feed, I wasn't watching Choco Man, but that's apparently what happened in the kill feed.
I believe Liam fell off the high ground there, so he was kind of caught out.
We've got our blue beamed cowboy.
Nothing wrong with that. Speaking of cowboy, he is very close to this high noon, so we could be seeing a damage boost at high noon. But we also see a massive 5-person Flux taking out 2, and there goes Choco as well. And War with a very quick sweep of the team.
They don't get a touch. They're not going to spawn in time.
Vanguard with a massive Flux. Picking up 5, taking out 2.
That might be the biggest Flux of Season 6. I'm not going to lie.
Definitely up there.
Things are going to flip around. We're going to see Washington take to the attack now.
Vanguard saw he got that Flux and just immediately popped it there. No time wasted.
Part of me thinks Baltimore just was not ready for it.
No, I don't think they were.
No,
they
caught them completely off guard.
They used Lamp and just backed out of it. Yeah. Starting to see the same thing coming out for Baltimore here. Both sides really showing the same comp. Not much change. You do have Cake swapping over to the Ana. But Trash Can is sticking with this Mercy right now. Assuming continue to pocket Choco or Ginger.
I wonder how Vanguard's gonna fare pushing up the hill on Sig. Might be a little difficult, especially with a Sojourn with a pocket Mercy spraying down Choke. Oh, Vanguard opting to swap to the Orisa.
Nope.
So
He tricked you.
Out, folks. It's Battle Cattle time. Oh, no, we got pranked. He's back on Sigma. We've got.
And look at where Choco and Trash Can are.
Oh,
they both go down.
Cheeky flank doesn't pay off.
No. Liam tried going through that way and found them. And as soon as he found them, all of War pushed that side. And there was nothing they could have done.
Cake's gonna get
Cake.
staggered. Big time.
Unfortunate. Most of Baltimore just sitting on this high ground right now, waiting for this team to regroup. Eventually going to push in. You've got Choco sitting off on the side right now. And Gingerbread goes down.
Arnos is low.
Multiple members of
Mercy
Wargo
Valk
went low
comes
as well.
out. Oh, Vanguard's off the map.
Vanguard's off the map, but he does get the kill on two
Takes-
Arunos.
Takes the Rhine down with him. 3 meters and a dream for Washington.
And I'm surprised Washington's staying in there for as long as they did. You had, what, 3 people and only 1 support, but they managed not to die.
I mean, the little micro things. You don't want the point to start regressing after a few seconds. It's going to end up making the big push, if it happens, the big push next. Oh, Mercy's in it.
Bruno's getting nanoed here. Finds 1 in his shatter, but it's not enough right now. Liam pops the ult, saving the team.
That'll be point 1 going with 4 minutes and a little over halfway to second point to go.
And War is
Looks
still
like
looking very
it's
strong.
Gonna be, yeah, Washington's on a tear right now. Blade coming up with an orbital ray.
You do have 2 ults ready for Baltimore coming up on a 3rd, though. So we could see something coming out here. Speaking of, there's one of those ults, and there you go down. Choco trying to poke out the back. And manages to pick out Liam before going down to Kieran.
Out goes Cake. Trash cans in no man's land.
Just gonna get staggered here.
Yeah, that's gonna be close. He's Aruna swapped to the Doomfist for the touch.
He gets the
Big rock.
Doesn't get there, and War takes map 2.
Match point. Vanguard with play of the game again. I'm telling you, and it's right where we thought it would be. The big flux. I stand by what I said. I think that might be the biggest flux of season 6.
And War is currently just rolling through Baltimore, and I'm curious to see where Baltimore plans to take them next and what they plan on doing to try and take this series back.
If Vanguard is just gonna run the Sig, they're gonna want to play something close. I think maybe we see a clash come out, or a flashpoint maybe.
I wouldn't be upset with that. I think they'd rather play. I feel like Flashpoint is going to be the pick. Bit easier to play out.
Although maybe a Runasapi wouldn't be surprising.
Fun map.
I don't think any of the other push maps.
Although you do still give War some of that range there. That's what they've been able to play with.
I still think I would like to see the flashpoint come out, maybe the clash. If depends on how quickly they want this to start to flip in Baltimore's favor, or how quickly Washington wants to end this. But there's a lot of pressure on Baltimore going into this third map.
This here is the match point.
It's it.
If War wins this next map, they are the ones going to playoff, and unfortunately, Baltimore will not make it. Currently, your Ruby playoffs are looking. 1 second here.
We're getting Eichenwald.
Oh, okay. Currently, for your Ruby League playoffs, we are looking at Buffalo, Vancouver, and Dallas. The fourth team in there will be either Baltimore or War here. As these teams are getting ready. I am kind of concerned about this pick. Again, I do like the Sigma here. But as I say that, Baltimore's making some swaps. They're putting Choco on the tank, Arunos on damage. And we are going in. And this is map 3, possibly match point for this series and the playoff decider.
Say it isn't so.
See Choco
a
on.
Rhine duel on Eichenwald.
And currently both teams showing Junk Torb.
Who needs a main DPS? Like, the only difference in comp is the Juno and the Mercy. Oh, Gingerbread swapping with Ana.
I am very interested by this.
Rhine, Torb, Junkrat.
I'm especially curious as to how they plan on running this for the attack. Where's Cake setting up? How are they going to play this?
Opting to swing right.
Kieran taking out the Torb very early, and multiple people of Baltimore
out.
going low. I'm not sure how I feel about the way Baltimore's trying to push this right now, because you do have the Junkrat, and you're trying to push through a tight room.
Yeah,
Never an easy thing to do.
Put yourself in a room with the Junkrat.
Mm-hmm. But Baltimore does start to push out of there. They are a bit split here.
Trash can's down.
Wow. And Vanguard already has this Earth Shatter.
I have.
And he gets one with it. Oh my. Choco going very low.
He's probably gonna die. Yep. There we go.
Goes
Not gonna get the
Gingerbread
first
as well.
tick. Oh. Oh.
Oh, they tried.
A risk was taken. At least it appears Trash Can got.
Oh no, Cake!
Oh no!
Cake, no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Just emoting in a corner.
Nano's
Damn,
out.
takes one out.
Big
Choco.
shadow, maybe? I didn't.
He catches Vanguard. Cake manages to take him out.
We've got lava. The floor is in fact lava. Choco's swinging. Looks like this is gonna do it for the point.
Vanguard is close. Will he get the touch? No.
Not in
They
time.
don't get the touch, and Stan used the orbital.
They traded a Valkyrie for it.
Choco takes out Vanguard.
Vanguard's cooking another shatter.
Vanguard's cooking Shatter. Kieran's close to the tire. Liam's got his ult. And Baltimore's
Cake's
only
back in
looking
the
at 2
fight.
right now. Vanguard manages to get Choco. Choco goes down too.
Oh, he's got another hammer kill!
Oh no.
It's not the size of a hammer, it's how you use it, boys.
Cake goes down to Stan. Bruno's just trying to push this cart right now. Get as much percentage as he can. But he gets taken out over the wall.
Cake says in chat, his hammer is better.
Just throwing out a tire here. We get the nano.
Lamps out.
Goodbye, Cake.
Oh!
Chocos tries to shatter.
That's an Ajax. That's tough.
Oh no.
Are we witnessing another Rhine mating ritual here? I know that's what Aruno's called it yesterday.
Vanguard tries to get the pin. Trying to take Choco off the map.
Out comes Window.
And Aruno's making the swap over to a Widow here. Something a bit different.
And immediately getting picked by a Fire Strike. Oh, wait a minute. What's Cake cooking here?
Oh no, Cake.
What's Cake doing here? Are
What
we
you
going
doing
for a
there?
back cap here, Cake? I
Cake,
don't
what
think
you
they know.
doing?
He's been crouch walking this whole time. Oh,
No, but he
Juno
very
found him.
quickly gets found. Can he get the hammer? Can he get the hammer? No, he cannot.
Oh.
He tried. Wait, I missed Vanguard Shatter of Runos. What? Wait. I kind of want to go back and see that.
Are back.
Oh no. Runos making a swap over to the Ashe now.
Lamps out. Vanguard's purple
Cake
ray.
still trying to get the hammer kill.
Oh,
Managed to
big
hit
shatter.
2. And War is just confidently using these ults, cleaning up these fights.
Oh,
Choco hits 2.
Dumped on the Vanguard. Oh my goodness.
Foliage trying to escape
The
with his life.
counterpin, the
Oh
sweep,
no!
and then the shatter. All on Vanguard's head.
Oh man. Baltimore managing to push up now.
Kieran looking for the boop. Don't think he's gonna get it. It's awfully dangerous, this bridge.
Yeah. We're looking at 2 ults here. There's one being used. And immediately Baltimore responds with 2 of their own. But Cake quickly goes down. And we've got the Nano Mercy. Hold up. Can she get it? She gets 2.
Dare I? Did we just get a Mercy play of the game? I think we may
That
have.
would be great. Wait. Oh, I thought Foliage was gonna...
My goodness, trash cans on a tear. Somebody stop her.
Wow.
And the
Wait,
res.
Foliage! No. Oh, poor Gingerbread. Oh no. And now both teams very even on ult charge. You do have Arunos. Actually, Arunos and Choco are both getting closer to their ults. Waiting to see something come out here. Choco with a big
Big
slam. Managed to take out one, but Liam did get that lamp in. Vanguard tries for his.
That's all the CC, my goodness. Feels like every time Vanguard drops the shield, all of the crowd control, right? It's the tank experience. It just is.
Coming out with the tire here, trying to get some picks. Manages to take out Cake.
Trash can swap to the Lucio after Valking.
We also see Aruno swap into the Tracer. They're just looking for the contests here. But they aren't gonna get it. War's gonna hold them to 2 points.
Gonna need just short of a full push. But the way they've been playing these past 2 maps, I think if they can win the first fight, they're gonna be in good shape.
Loving seeing both teams running the Torbs here. Each trying to get their hammer kills. Foliage, a little more successful right now.
Up 2-0 in the hammer kill count.
And we see it continue.
Although we've got Kieran, instead of the Junkrat, going for Symmetra.
Could be just a quick TP out of spawn. But could be sticking with it. And we've got Foliage running the Venture. And that is a hero that Foliage is very comfortable with. Foliage has played Venture a lot since that hero was released.
Curious to see how Kieran's going to use the Symmetra.
Probably just... What is Aruno's doing? Just sitting in a little stall spot. But he very quickly goes down. Trashcan trying to get the res.
Oh, Trashcan almost
goes down. And very quickly, War has 2. Make that 3 kills.
And, cheeky little back while Choco Man gets resurrected.
Yeah.
Setting up microwave.
And War very quickly takes first point.
That was about, what, 34 seconds? That's a lot of time for second point. Runos has not had the success on Widow that he probably would have wanted.
Yeah. Definitely struggling a bit. Choco goes in a bit too far, goes down. But Trashcan takes out Foliage. What is going on?
I don't know. I think the way Trashcan's been playing Mercy, I'm not sure why we didn't put Trashcan on Pharah or Echo this game.
I don't know if she really plays the damage, and Vanguard gets the environmental onto Choco. Oh no!
Oh no!
And War is just so dominant right now.
I can't say I wouldn't do anything differently about solo shattering a Mercy, but I really wouldn't do anything differently. And sometimes shatters aren't about getting value, it's about sending a message. But when you solo shatter a Mercy, it kinda does both.
Choco manages to get one with his ult, but they don't touch. Baltimore doesn't touch, and War manages to take the point. Vanguard just hitting a casual, little bit of a broken keyboard.
Okay. Eats a fire strike. Washington with 5 minutes to finish the mission.
And Choco goes
That's,
down very quick after
nano's
getting that
going
nano.
nowhere.
In War, just plowing through this
They don't
team
touch. That's
and
it.
taking map 3,
Washington's going to the playoffs.
going to playoffs. Very.
Honestly surprised it wasn't Trash Can's Mercy. Then the nanoed moth got quite a bit done.
Yeah. Stan manages to get it though. Oh. And again, War managing to just clean up this fight, and War just has a very strong showing there and just manages to clean up that fight, making it a
If you're Baltimore, I've been there. Believe it or not, I know I've been Montreal's GM. You know, we've been the Shanghai of United Rogue for seasons, but it never is that fun feeling when you know you're out before the playoffs get around. But
definitely
now
very rough.
you're in Washington, so you got a first season GM up there, Moto, who selfless move took himself off the roster before the drop deadline, and I think the moves Moto made have paid off.
Oh
Now that
yeah.
we're going into the first round of the playoffs, it's going to be what, 3 weeks before we see a playoff game, thanks to the holidays.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, first playoff
depending on
game likely won't take place until after the new year starts. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully these teams continue practicing as much as they can throughout the holidays. Don't want to lose this synergy that you guys have.
yes, it's that'll wrap that series up, wrap the Ruby playoff bracket.
Yeah, so now we can officially say your Ruby playoff teams are going to be Buffalo, War, Vancouver, and Dallas are your 4 Ruby League playoff teams for season 6. We do have confirmed the Emerald teams as well. It is going to be Pitt, Houston, Miami, and Montreal. Waiting to see exactly the seeding.
I think the only thing that matters is hold on. There's a chat for this somewhere. Pittsburgh and Miami.
Yeah.
Will be fighting tooth and nail for the second and third spots. That's the only change that can happen in Emerald.
Yep. But with that, gonna end it here for this match tonight, and stay tuned because we do have another match coming up here in just a few minutes.
4 minutes to be exact.
Exactly.
If I remember correctly.
Yep. Next match is at 9 o'clock. It is going to be Pitt versus Detroit. So we do see Pitt taking in, fighting for that spot. So stick around, and that match should be coming to you very shortly. But other than that, thank you for watching. See you soon.